Oh crap. Sorry about that. I was showing off the legendary multiverse there, and I forgot my mic wasn't turned on at the moment. God, I did not mean to mess up this bad already. I need to start checking for that. But anyway, as I said before, we're going to be doing Batman, Superman, and we're going to be ending with Raiden. I'll do Starfire and I'll do Starfire and Black Manta at another time. But I actually want to show this off because this annoys me. Yeah, I did get him at level 20. I only cheated to get the very last level 20, by using my gear pieces. But this is what ticks me off. I think like those right there, I got after I had already done the challenges. I mean, after like I did my update, which annoys me. I got all this good stuff before that point. Now plus I actually did get, I think, one shader, not that one. But anyway, I digress. And that plus, excuse me, with Batman, I think I actually did get one of these finally completed. That's not it. That's not either. I really do need to complete that one though. The Insurgent's armor. Not gonna lie, it really is a nice piece of armor, but I'm not using this one, even though I do believe it has like a small little thing that actually makes it really, really cool to use. And that's I think this was the one that when I had used it beforehand, it basically kicked my opponent to the next arena. And I would show off Superman, but for Superman, I'm not going to be playing as him. In fact, let's go ahead and see where... Okay, I'm doing Superman, so I should probably do the medium one first. Mostly because I don't play Superman as much as I do Batman. First up, Bizarro. I actually did get him shortly before Starfire was released. Well, whenever the update happened, because I actually did have enough of the pieces in order to get him. I'm sorry, I don't remember what the actual name of those things are at the moment.
Destroy this planet! It doesn't need your help. Bizarro, start with you! Begin.
Crap. And just like usual, I can't play it. I usually lose at this thing. Great. There we go. And I can't use an uppercut during this fight if I want to get the extra coins and stuff like that, which I actually do because I just spent a whole lot of them getting like a bunch of extra stuff. You said it, not me. Actually, did just hit me. Isn't he part of Red Hood and the Outlaws? At least that's what I remember from, I can't remember the name of the channel. Well, better than the last part of Red Hood and the Outlaws when Starfire was a member. Oh yeah, that's another thing, I forgot to mention. When playing as Bizarro, your moves are slightly switched around. Your your heat vision is turned to ice vision, and your ice breath is turned to a flame breath. But they both have the same effect on your opponent. Whenever you do it with Bizarro, which I'll try to show it off here, it'll burn the opponent in place instead of freezing them. Which I think is a pretty nice touch.
I'm causing no trouble. Disturb me at your own risk. Why people always say me disturbed? Begin.
I don't know, maybe it's because you look like a zombie. Then again, to be fair, DC already has enough of it with Blackest Night. Oh wait, no, we're in the era of the reboot still a thing. So no. You said it, not me. Once again. I need to get some other quotes from him. There we are. Flame breath. You know what? No. Yeah, that's one of the things I have specially made for Bizarro. I don't know why, but I like that one more for him.
Bizarro wins.
Okay, I never gained flawless victory, so this is technically useless. But I still do love to steal a Brainiac, which is why you'll see like that little star on there, because one of the new things they added into the game was that you can actually favorite your gear.
Bizarro, help Bug! Pull off legs!
Ugh.
Here I wanted us to be friends.
Bizarro be Bug's new worst friend!
Begin.
Poor Jaime. Okay, that's actually something I want to get for Jaime. Jaime's legendary gear basically allows you to use both his weapons and his claws. I mean, both of, I mean, his whatever you call those things, hand hook blades or something like that. I need to come here one day with Gorilla Grodd, because apparently if you do that, there's a certain achievement you can get. Come on. Also, I don't know, I might start doing like Destiny 2 streams, stuff like that, mostly because of the fact that I've actually started playing the game, and it's actually pretty fun.
Bizarro wins.
And here he is, the man himself, the God of Thunder. If he actually does manage to show off, I mean, to do his super move, I'll show it off.
Hat man not scared, Bizarro!
I do not threaten those who do no harm.
Bizarro harm! You threaten!
Begin.
Come on. No, you don't. There we go. Sorry about that. I had to adjust my mic for a second. Come on.
Underconfidence be your overdoing!
No, no, no. Alright, who's next? Oh! I'm just getting both my two DLC characters out of the way. That actually makes me wonder, whenever they give us the option to unlock Superman's legendary gear, what is it going to be? God, that looks so awesome still.
Black Manta have funny shaped head.
The helmet, you idiot.
Manta insult am not called for.
Begin.
I say it is, Manta. I mean, I say it is Bizarro. Actually, Black Manta is pretty cool to play as. From his claws to his hands, I mean, from his little blaze he's got, to his rocket, I mean, to his little jetpack, to God, there's a bunch of other stuff he does have on him. Like that hook. Which is actually funny because I actually did record the video for General Zod and I can't remember who else, because I'm doing them Injustice 1 towers too. I just gotta upload them. I only have 2 done at the moment. No, I do have to admit, I can't wait till I'm done with this so I can put the game away entirely, because I plan to go to Mortal Kombat X, back to Mortal Kombat X towers and stuff like that. Well, I don't know why, I don't know why. Mortal Kombat X is one of those games I can play well just with very few characters. This one I'm actually learning more and more about it. And honestly getting at least somewhat good.
Bizarro wins.
Once again, comic Damien I like. Movie Damien I like. Whenever they make an anime series involving him, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like that Damien as well. The Damien in this game, I could care less about.
Child man, listen.
You have some wisdom to share?
Bizarro have best words.
Begin.
Yes, here's my words. It's universal to every language. Oh, come on, blocking is just offensive to that language.
You know welcome, so leave.
The perfect spot for it too. Crap, I need one more in order to get it. Come on over here, little bird.
Bizarro wins.
Ah, Bizarro. God, you suck. I'm talking about Damien and Catwoman. I still to this day cannot play as Catwoman decently. My 2 Let's Plays notwithstanding. Because when, during the Bulwark Gamers Let's Play, I think I mentioned this before, but I only managed to lose as Supergirl.
Bizarro think cat ugly for human.
Should I be creeped out or flattered?
Me make cat more ugly.
Begin.
Dang. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say with this one in all honesty. I don't know much. I can't give as much facts as I can about other heroes because I don't know much about Bizarro. All I know about him is that in the Injustice comic books, apparently he killed someone who was apparently supposed to be his best friend. Also, apparently he considers Lex Luthor to be his father, which makes sense even though Lex Luthor created him. It's kind of like my contingency with the Mortal Kombat series with Melina Katana. She calls her sister, but in reality, Katana's more her mother, considering the fact that she's a product of Katana in a way. Well, that she's Katana's clone in a way. Or I might just be thinking about it like that because I play a crap ton of Metal Gear. And I'm okay for that. Seriously, just stand close enough to her and she shouldn't be able to get you unless she's got you in the air somehow. Really?
I'm stealing this fight.
Bizarro rejects this challenge.
Come on. Just take your loss. Here. The only thing that whenever I get a cyborg, there's something I want to ask. With Grid, are we going to be basically seeing like other versions of Earth 3 heroes? Because in all honesty, I'd be down for that. I'd like to have a jokester in this game as like a shader for, a premier skin for Joker.
Like Bizarro.
I am stronger and smarter.
That am first straw.
Begin.
And oh god, I can't. I don't know, I've had an easy time with this every time I record it for the most part. Except Brainiac, Gorilla Grodd withstanding. Speaking of which, on my main file and on the Bulwark Gamer file, I still have to level up all these characters, so I'll probably do like some stuff on our Twitch thing there for it. Don't know when, but I'll do it at some point. God, I keep forgetting I have that move too. And I somehow got him down to half health before I could. Because if you remember correctly, actually that part isn't up yet, crap. During the Injustice 2 playthrough we did on BWG, you heard Wolf in the background acting pretty much all smug and everything, in a game that he has no idea what he's talking about at all. No, because it does get on my nerves a bit, mostly because of the fact that I could understand if it was a game that we both played and he was just better than me at it. But in a game you have no idea what you're doing, never will play or anything like that, you kind of have no right to say anything. That plus I also do find it funny because during our Mania playthrough, which I still also have to upload, he was talking about basically about how he basically has no idea what he was talking about during the Sonic stuff, because when we were playing as when I was playing as like Sonic, I think. And I unlocked all the chaos and stuff like that. Basically, not only saying it trivializes the game, but then a couple minutes later, taking it back and saying that he didn't remember Super Sonic being that unwieldy. I can honestly say that's bullcrap. Well, at least in the older games, anyway. I've never played some like Colors, and I played them for a bit in Generations, but not a real long time. I'm also only gonna show this off one time, so don't worry about that.
I vowed to protect the Earth, but to guarantee its safety, I need to expand my vision. Brainiac's ship is the ultimate weapon. But in my hands, it can be so much more. Millions of civilizations await rebirth in Brainiac's collection. I'll find the bravest and strongest warriors among them, and I'll start a new regime. No, a new legion. The Legion of Superheroes. With it, I'll bring peace not just to Earth, but to the entire universe. And the universes that lie beyond.
And that's the end of, well, the first one I gotta do. Oh, I forgot I haven't beaten it with him yet. And I got something new for Darkseid. I really should do something with Darkseid, but I've never played as I don't play as Darkseid much. In fact, I'm not gonna lie, characters like Darkseid, Cheetah, Gorilla Grodd, Bane, the only reason they're level 20 is because of the AI loadouts. Everyone else, I basically did by myself. Except for Raiden, who once again I used the things to boost him up to the last level. I was at level 19, that was the only one I used it for, because I only had 13, that's why I got like 3 of those. But anyway, let's move on to Batman. This one is basically what I used to get more money in the game. This one is basically I'm using it because it's the only completed set I have with Batman. I actually do have a completed set with Starfire though, the Blackfire set. One of the sets I want to get at some point is the Nightwing set for Robin. I do have some completed sets for Red Hood because, well, I play as the guy so much I should at this point.
Jaime tells me you skipped practice.
That a problem?
I need you to take this seriously.
Begin.
Was that a problem with Supergirl in like the animated series? I don't mean Superman's animated series. Wasn't that like the plot of one of the episodes of not Injustice, but Justice League, where I think during the first episode it was like her, Power Man or whatever he's called, trying to work together, but Supergirl wasn't really doing anything.
Don't waste my time.
Please let me be right. Yes. Oh yeah, one thing I can't get on the Wolf for because I completely forgotten this was that when he was talking about the the thing about crap, what was it that we were talking about? I'm sorry, I'm trying to think about what it was. He was asking why wasn't he in the Batcave. To be fair though, he has never seen Injustice 1 and didn't know about the fact that, well, everybody knows about the Batcave at this point. Or at least the original location of it. Which is why he has to be in like the place in Arkham City where you fought all those little robots and everything. I need to get to playing Arkham City at some point.
You used to fight honorably.
There's only honor in victory.
The old Diana would disagree.
Begin.
Though I do have to admit, I am getting better with Batman at the very least.
Aphrodite forbids you.
I did get good enough to the fact that I got a freaking 100. I got 100 parry finishers. Oh, speaking of which, I can't remember. There was one of the guys who was working on Injustice, and he actually released like this one God, what was it again? Sorry, I don't know why my mind is doing this right now. He released like a bunch of original versions, how the characters were originally going to look and everything like that. Come on over, Wonder Woman. Also, his neck does not look comfortable when he bends down. I mean, when you see him bend down in the game. I'd show you, but I don't have my camera on because once again, the place is a mess.
Batman wins.
And thus Bruce wins again. Oh, another interesting thing, just like Sub-Zero, he'll actually reference MK versus DCU. I'm curious, does he again?
Thanks for coming back.
My aid can tip the battle against Brainiac.
We're about to find out.
Begin.
Well, let's see, I'm a god of lightning, something Brainiac has no way to easily counter against, so I'd say yes. Crap. Okay, I just had a... I will find it funny if my first battle is literally Raiden versus Batman. Though I find it funny because in this one it was instead of it being both of them beating the crap out of Dick Grayson, which Damien, it was them beating up Brainiac and Damien. Yeah, which any kind of pain to Damian Wayne in my opinion is a good thing. Once again, I don't like the kid. Okay, I take that back. I like Kid Damien better than new older Damien.
You will yield.
Don't be so sure.
Come on, Raiden.
Batman wins.
Which I'm kind of glad because I think the only reason I survive as long as I do in this game is most because I max out ability and strength. Because I know I'm gonna get hit anyway, so I will try to focus myself more on defense. But then again, I'll start to put like a tiny bit in the HP because they give you a good amount, but you're gonna want more.
You've been practicing, Jaime?
Yeah. Thanks for asking.
Prove it to me.
Begin.
Wow, walked right into that one. Okay, now I can get back to actually fighting you.
Don't waste my time.
Oh, speaking of which, this is actually kind of okay. Since both characters are on screen right now, one of the funny things I actually found out about from back when Jaime was still back before the universe had rebooted itself in DC for like the 4th time or how many times they've done it. Apparently, the reach that people gave made Jaime Scarab were trying to take over the world earlier because of Jaime discovering their plans. They would have succeeded if it wasn't for the fact that Batman was also helping them. And in case you're wondering how they never noticed that, there's actually a very good reason. It's because the way that Batman and Jaime were communicating with one another was by, instead of using technology, they used a letter.
You're going back to prison, Mark.
I'm restoring my government.
I won't let that happen.
Begin.
Oh, here's another bullcrap thing. If you listen to Batman within certain dialogues he says in this game, he says it was basically, "That's how I beat you before, Superman." Even though in the Injustice universe, no he didn't. It was actually the other Superman who did. In fact, if it wasn't for the other Batman, you would be dead. I love that. No, not the fact I got hit, but the fact of how it happened. Because I was just running up to him, and he just grabs me right then and there.
Ready to quit yet?
Has Lois left your mind yet? No.
You're going back to jail.
It's honestly my opinion that if the Superman version is canon, I would like to imagine that the Batman ending is basically only canon in Batman's head after he got knocked out. There we go. Okay, why am I using my special stuff? Okay, that sounded wrong. Why aren't I using my special moves? Dun 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 dun.
Batman wins.
There's a question. In like whenever you play this thing regularly, it looks like patches of blood, or I mean, in just one whenever you battle damage, it looks like there's like really bloody patches on them. The same thing can happen to you in like Mortal Kombat 9 actually.
Be my enemy.
Next time.
Okay, once again, that's an unfair judgment on Injustice 1,
Begin.
which I still don't like. I found I'm good with certain characters, but I still like this game a whole lot more. Come on.
Don't waste my time.
Okay, the fact that I was able to even get that through was amazing to me. What?
I won't submit, Bruce.
Don't bet on it.
Batman wins.
Oh yeah, that's right. If for those of you who don't know about the New 52 thing, apparently I believe it's like only Flash and I think Batman who know about the alternate universe. I mean the original universe still.
We both looked into the abyss, Barry.
But unlike you, I blinked.
It's where you go from here that matters.
Begin.
Also, I do feel bad for Flash because him and Green Lantern have, I think, the worst in this game with their stories. Because their entire story in this game is basically just about them feeling remorse for every little thing they did. No, to be fair, in all defense for Flash, I think he was having doubts, to be fair. And in defense of Green Lantern, well, it's not like he's worked for good people before. Guardians of the DC universe. They are horrible people who I wish would lose their jobs. I know that sounds like a really cruel thing to say, but once you've seen how bad the Guardians are at the job like I have, you'll understand why.
You're lucky this isn't a time trial.
You're still a step slow.
He's not wrong technically if it's Crash Bandicoot, which, oh god, I gotta get to Crash 3 and do that again.
Batman wins.
Actually just hit me, and there's a storyline where Ra's al Ghul actually uses his powers to, uses Batman's intellect in order to like pretty much defeat every single member of the Justice League. So that begs up the question: how? I mean, not that. I mean, how did he mess with the Flash? Because no, Aquaman was rendered aquaphobic. Superman was something happened to Superman. Martian Manhunter had this thing that made it so that whenever he touched oxygen, he would automatically burst into flames.
Bullets
when you get down to it, Batman's a bit of a, I mean, it really is like one of the most douchey superheroes that, I mean, in DC. Because I think when he didn't listen to them about Brother Eye, which then I can understand why after the crap they did. Because I remember they did erase Batman's memory and everything like that. Oh my god, that was close.
Don't waste my time.
I'm in the wrong direction for that.
Inferior being.
Don't be so sure.
No, you don't. Oh, I can't do that with this? Alright, fine then. And I already have unlocked Batman's second shader for this because I had to do it in order to, I had to beat it on hard mode.
Thousands homeless.
I'm surprised I did
President
that.
Kane asked that I head up the emergency response. I couldn't refuse. The job's demands require that I leave the Justice League in Barry's and Hal's hands.
Leave it to former
Together,
regime
they're
members.
molding
I'm sure
younger
nothing will happen.
heroes into a force for good, unlike any Earth has ever seen. But I'm only semi-retired.
Actually, just hit me. Did Blackest Night take place in this universe? Because if it did, I mean the original one. Because if it did, that means that one of them has turned evil. I mean, turned evil by trying to control people. In all honesty, I would love it if he does return, and in truth, when he does, he's working together with Zod in some way. Even though, to be fair, Zod's ending in Injustice 1 is basically he escapes the Phantom Zone and takes over Superman's regime. And I got a silver mother box and a regime token. Alright, the more of these I get, the better. And now it's time for the one and only Black Lightning. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch between the two in the middle of this. So I'll probably beat up... Let's see here. After I beat up Swamp Thing, I'll switch to Raiden. Crap, I can't edit out the switching like I usually do.
I sense great power within you.
I can do things you won't believe.
You must temper that power with wisdom.
Begin.
And here he is, Raiden. And unlike in Mortal Kombat, I can actually play as him. Well, at least somewhat decently. There's still a ton I don't know how to do yet. Like, for instance, that move. I don't know why I get it. I don't know why I can't do that all the time. It's basically just X back. In fact, one of the things you're not going to see right now is the character power. But I'll show it off right now. I haven't modified. I changed the one it is so it does that. If you want to spend up your a bit of your meter, you can. Come on. And here's the main thing to show off with Raiden. I do think that the dragon will change color depending on what your costume is. From what I've seen on YouTube, that's what will happen. Alright. King versus God. This battle is incredibly one-sided.
I seek allies, Arthur Curry.
You will address me as royalty.
First, you will earn my respect.
Begin.
No, you don't. Come on. No, I'm not losing to you. Though, God, I forgot about how I mean, he is basically annoying to fight against. Fighting as him, if you can master it, he's really good.
You may withdraw.
And he can still, and thankfully Raiden still has that on him. And he still has his screams. Alright, no. Wow, he came back. Too bad it wasn't enough. Alright then, who's next?
Your power is of divine origin.
The goddess guides my claws.
She takes you on a fool's journey.
Begin.
Oh, similar to Scorpion. Oh god, I feel awful comparing her to Scorpion to her. Okay, at least I'm getting better with that. It's not like Red Hood's guns. Sometimes I can use them and some I can't. Well, the combo in order to get, I mean, the gun, the character power gun thing with him. Alright, so Cheetah finally managed to hit me.
Your combat embarrasses you.
Though, I'll show off what the regular one is, because I don't think with Black Lightning I have anything equipped to him. Please show again. Yes. I mean, I've gotten all the coins like last time, but at least I can do this. Alright, only two more, then I can switch to the man. Actually, no, one more. I'll switch to him after this.
You face the true God of Thunder.
You will not scare Zeus's daughter.
Very well, I will demonstrate.
Begin.
Zeus. I remember him. I used to kick the crap out of him back in high school. Actually, I would like to imagine that, considering the fact that every religion is technically right in, I mean, in the DC universe, that at some point there actually was some kind of high school like thing for deities. Just so I could actually, just for the fact how ridiculous it would be. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I hate fighting Wonder Woman.
The elder gods frown upon you.
Also, I said it once again, Donna Troy for Wonder Woman. I'd say Wonder Girl, but we already got one character trapped in the Phantom Zone with Starfire. Where was that luck I needed? Where was that earlier? Yeah, I'll switch over now. I think this will show me is technically losing. But at this point, I really don't care. Went too far over. Yes, and most of their stuff is pretty much the same for them. I don't have enough gear yet to put it differently between the two, and that plus, for the most part, I don't do that usually with secondary versions of the character.
I'm afraid you'll catch fire, Swamp Thing.
A mere man cannot harm me.
If that mere man has lightning, he can.
Begin.
Behold, kids, the only way to prevent forest fires is not to tick off Black Lightning. Black Lightning grew up in the Suicide Slums, a really, really bad place in the Metropolis. I believe it's the same place Lex Luthor grew up. I actually do, I don't really know. I love doing that. Oh, that plus, if you unlock the legendary gear with Swamp Thing, it actually gives you his wings, I believe. For like an air dash.
I'm guessing you were a poor student.
I don't know, I don't like that. I don't like that at all for these guys. Come on. Give it all you got. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's not like Red Hood where I have a... Ooh. I just do like how both fans and, fans when they first saw the Raiden one realized the fact of, hey, wait a minute, it wouldn't make much sense for Black Lightning to do that. Like the moment it first came out, they had saw it and basically went, yeah, that's not going to work with Black Lightning, and they actually did address it by going, here, this is what it actually is. And I actually do appreciate that. Because it's not like what Bizarro where it could be the exact same, or with Vixen where it could be the same either, or Captain Cold and Mr. Freeze.
Streets, Cole.
Ask nicely.
Who says I was asking?
Begin.
Actually, Captain Cold's another annoying one for me. And I only said because I just spent about a good 30 minutes earlier losing to him. But that was because I was playing as like it was the flashiest thing for the CW event. No, not Flash, it was Firestorm. Crap. I actually used that thing.
I might have underestimated you.
Bet now.
No. You're just a man with a nice gun, and he's, well, pretty much Raiden. He's pretty much Black Raiden. Oh my god, I actually dodged it. I would have laughed, though, if it turns out I'd missed. Or if I had enough energy and just used mine on him. Actually, I wish I did that. That would have been so perfect. Black Adam versus Black Lightning. Okay, at least I got one battle between the thunder. I mean, between two guys with electricity. Though, I gotta admit, this does make me still want to Shazam one for him.
Your powers can outshine mine.
I wield the living lightning.
Alliteration. Classy.
Begin.
Okay, at least not like earlier when I was showing my little cousin this game off, and I forgot the fact of the Black Lightning. I mean the Black Adam fight was my own, so we had the moves that I use. No, I'm not. I'm not losing to you. No, one of the things people have actually shown me that apparently Raiden was one of the things that actually involves Raiden. They said, "Hey, have you seen a?" And I think it goes, "Guy in a bamboo hat." Yes. Of course, I get him in that after it ends. I know that's cheap, but meh.
Black Lightning wins.
No. That's another thing I'm glad they added. The fact that you can actually switch it in between whenever you're playing. But no. Just no.
You've wasted your education.
My collection is without peer.
Knowledge should help, not harm.
Begin.
Unless it's used to help. People use knowledge for both good and bad purposes, though. Heck, we use it to, and truth, we only use it to harm bad people for the most part, in my opinion. But in fact, that's the only time I believe you should use knowledge to harm. If someone is truly irrepressible, I mean, like, really, really a horrible person, only then should you use your knowledge to harm. Like, people who do that to blackmail people. Raiden beat you down, now it's my turn.
No excuse.
Look at him getting somewhat good at it. No. No.
I know your thoughts.
That was awesome. Oh yeah, sorry.
Though I had defeated Shinnok, his corruption of Earthrealm's Jinsei had cracked the barrier between my realm and this one. I began having visions of Brainiac's collection of this Earth. I realized that Brainiac's actions would soon destroy the barrier among all the realms. All life would be annihilated. With Brainiac dispatched, I tended the injured. His wounds too great. Kent Nelson could not be saved. But as he died, he warned me. The Armageddon I had foreseen was the design of the Lords of Order. By destroying reality, they would return the multiverse to a perfectly ordered state, obliterating chaos. To defeat this powerful magic, the Justice League turned to this Earth's most proficient wizards and sorcerers.
I only know who 3 of you are.
The invitation to join them. The Lords will be contained. Order and chaos will remain in balance. Life as we know it will continue.
Awesome, Raiden. So you finally can do something right for a change. Wow, I actually got this done in less than an hour. Was not expecting that, actually. Alright, before I call it quit for this, I'm going to see what I've earned. Oh yeah, and just to show it off. Okay, I didn't know that one. I'll do that later with Deadshot, which is what I use for those. I'll use Batman for this one. Yeah, I got enough coins for it. And these are... Actually, to be fair, there's not actually one for an actual character. This is just random ones that you can do for... unlock certain things with another character. I've gotten the Supergirl one done. I need to get the Flash one done, so as I want to see what that Helm of Infinite Velocity looks like. And DC's Legend of Tomorrow. I've actually gotten all of them done properly. It's just that at the exact same time, I need to get a gold this one, or to get like those 3 diamond boxes. And as well for Raiden, I've actually gotten all of his stuff done. Though, to be fair, I don't know if this is still available if you don't have the full game and Raiden involved with it. I think it should be, I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, before I leave, I got a gold mother box. I don't want, there's nothing good in extras, just like the little title card and stuff like that, like it was in the first Injustice. Oh, this one seems better designed. First things first. Okay, let's see here. Not bad. Alright, let's set up here and see what we got. That's not bad either. Alright everybody, I might do Destiny in a bit. Well, Destiny 2 in a bit. But as for this is it for now. I actually don't know who I'm going to do next. I might do some of the other DLC characters to show them off as well. Like, I might honestly just get Starfire and Black Manta out of the way next time, because I want to get more pricing with them. Because unlike Raiden and Red Hood, Red Hood, and Sub-Zero, I completely and utterly suck with them. This has been Zay Red, everyone, and until next time.